Hello everyone, this is it. Welcome. I don't know if my mic's too loud, so if you could just let me know, that'd be brilliant. Like I say, I'm new to this. Welcome to the first ever live stream of Kwingo Talks. Let's check the chat real quick. We've got G the Hypersapien, Void Captain Bazooka, Richard Smith. Welcome, chaps. It's great to have you here. I'll just turn my mic up a little bit. So yeah, cool. Let me just mute that really quickly. Like I say, I'm new to all this, so slightly terrifying. But yes, today we are going to be having a look at some of these beautiful, beautiful things right here. So this is one of the new Blood Bowl Black Orcs. I've decided to paint them in the ThunderValley Greenskins paint scheme, which is the one that GW have done. Like I say, apologies for the lighting. I'm still getting everything sorted out, so bear with me on that one. So yeah, this is one I painted up. I'm pretty happy with him. I've added some of the slits on the armor and stuff, the white bits and the numbering on it. I've been following the GW tutorials. So yeah, they've been really good. So that's what I'm going to carry on with today. So yeah, we'll pop another guy on. So this is the guy that I'm going to be doing today. Just a bit fiddly. So this is the one that I'm doing today. He's got a bit more of a tusked head. Similar pose to the one before. But yeah, eager to get started. Mr. Wargamer Spud, can't listen in, but I'm here. You sent beasts. Hope you're okay, buddy. Big loves and thanks for tuning in. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get started. I think I'm going to start with the skin first, just because that's the one that I did. That's the way that I did it on the previous one. So we'll get all the skin colouring down, and then we'll take it from there. It's probably going to be the trousers after that, and then the armor bits and bobs, and then we'll just keep going from there. But yeah, like I say, slightly terrifying, but we'll see how we get on. So let's load up our paints and get started. Hope everyone is having a awesome Sunday. I've just had some lunch, raring to rock and roll. So we shall get started on this one. But I hope everybody's had a good New Year's and is getting on with whatever they've been doing. Let us know in the chat if you're watching what you've been working on and stuff. So I'm going to get started on this. Hope you can see all right. Looks okay. So, but yeah, in fact, let's put a bit of music on. Hopefully people can hear it. If they could let me in the chat if they can hear it, that'd be brilliant. Let's just give that a bit of a click. Put that on. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, let me know and I can turn it down a little bit. But hopefully that's some nice chilling vibes going on. But yeah, wanted to do this for a while. Decided to take the plunge. So this is War Boss Green that I'm putting on now, just as an initial layer. Like I say, it does go on quite thin, so it's recommended that you do a couple of coats. Non-stop building Death Guard Christmas presents from Richard Smith. Yes, I've got some Death Guard that I need to have another look at, make sure that they're all doing okay. I've not had a look at them in a while, so it'd be good to get them out and have a look, see if they're all alright. Because like I say, I've not used them in a while, so good to get them out and see how they're doing. But, yeah, my now fiance got me this for Christmas, so I've been eager to get started on it, get things up and running. And then I was looking at them and I was going, oh, I don't really know how to paint them. Well, I know how to paint them, but I didn't know what scheme I was going to go with. So I had a look around, and I actually really liked the DW one. I think it shows the grittiness of the orcs, and the black and white really makes the skin pop more. That's why I decided to follow the tutorials. We're gonna have a go with this guy. But, hope everybody's well. I've been sharpening a brass pipe to make a circle carbon tool and a pin knife. That sounds very technical there, Mr. Bazooka. I couldn't do that. Definitely not for me. But yeah. Keep going with this one. But yes, it's been a mad year already, with everything going off everywhere in the world. But as long as you can do some hobby, get some time in to just do a bit of bobs. Music's a bit louder than usual. Thank you for that. Turn that down a little bit. Just let me know how that is. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But yeah, it's always good to just take as long as you can and just have a chill. Get some hobbying done as and when you can, kind of thing. It's always a good way to pass the time. And hopefully, if the restrictions and everything go down because of the COVID malarkey, then we can eventually get some games in, which is the main thing that I'm missing, is more the social aspect of it. Seeing people, having a few bevies and getting some games in. That's what I'm mostly looking forward to anyway. But yeah, this is number one. Hopefully going to be doing these on a regular basis, probably every Sunday at the same time, if not every couple of weeks. Learning all the time, so getting used to everything, and seeing how we get on. But it's good to have people here. It's much appreciated. I can't thank people enough for all the support that they've been giving me for this, giving me some tips about what I should and shouldn't be doing. So it's been good to just move it that way a little bit. Went off camera a little bit there. So, like I say, learning all the time. But yeah, it's I do like these models. The new Blood Bowl ones especially, they've got so much character to them. Gonna really enjoy getting the rest of these guys done. So yeah, I'll keep cracking on with it, and we'll see where we get to at the end of the stream. I think I'm going to be doing for a few hours, I think. We'll see how we get on with painting and stuff. And it'd be cool to see let me know what you guys are working on, if you're working on anything this evening while you're watching, or later on this evening if you're going to be working on anything. So yeah, it's Pirate Queen Pickle coming in there. Welcome to the madness. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think it's going all right so far. He says I've jinxed it now. Streamer's curse. But yeah, just getting the skin done on this Black Orc, and then we'll take it from there and see where we get up to. I hope everybody's doing all right. But yeah, sharpening the pipe is easy. Just use a needle file at an angle, chamfer the edge, and make it thin. Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan. Still no idea what any of that means, but I'll take your word for it, Mr. Bazooka. And here he is. Here he is, look. The pickle jar coming in. Coming in strong. As you can see, I'm wearing it with pride. They've helped me so much so far, so thanks a lot, buddy, for all your help. Welcome. It's finally happened. I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether things are going right or not. But we're painting some orcs, and that's the main thing. Getting through it. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, but these, like I say, these sculpts are super duper nice. I love the fact that the greenskins come with like a variety. Because the old orc team, it had some, but they were all orcs. You'd still got your big blocker guys, but you didn't have, like with the new team, you've got a troll, you've got these black orc bruiser guys, and then you've got the goblins as well. So it mixes it up a little bit more, gives people a variety to mix it up and try different things and see what each player's stats are and stuff. Going okay, cool. We shall carry on. Start doing under the neck, I think. But yeah, it's cool to get started. I'm really excited to get more on the channel done. And like I say, I am new to it all, but hopefully I'm not doing too bad a job. He says. But no, it's just move that way a little bit, just so that people can see. I think that's the main thing I've got to get used to, is obviously I can see what I'm doing, but it's you guys that need to see what I'm doing as well, kind of thing. So just taking my time with it, and like I say, all these little green bits that I've messed up on, I'll tidy up at some point. But it's just getting the main green bits down. Like I say, it is really thin at the moment, but once I put another coat on it, it'll come up a bit more. But yes, hope everybody's enjoying so far. You know, we've only been live for not even 5 minutes, but hey ho, it's always good to ask. But yeah, I've got these guys and the human team. I'm not entirely sure what I was going to do with those yet. I think I've got an idea in mind, but it's how I'm going to plan it out. Because I've got an idea, but we'll see how it goes. Got to think of like colours and stuff, and what colours I want to use for it, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how we get on with that. But yeah, I've had a quick look through the rule book for Blood Bowl. Not a lot's changed. I think there's a new stat. I think there's a new passing stat now, which there wasn't in before. I may be wrong, if someone can correct me, but that's all I've seen so far. And now there's like more detailed rules about chucking players. So if you've got your big guys like your trolls and stuff, there's more options for that. There's more in-depth rules and stuff, so it goes through like all the different steps you've got to do. And there's more details on like the different teams. It's a super nice book. It's really well laid out compared to the other one, compared to the older one. So yeah, I'm going to go over that again, I think. Just make sure that it's all well covered. But yeah, hope everybody's doing all right. Loving the love. Like I say, it's all new. But yeah, it's be interesting when all these are done, and then I'll just sit in a cupboard and not get used because of everything that's going off. I doubt I'm going to be getting a game anytime soon, but got to stay positive. Got to stay positive, haven't you? That's the best thing you can do in these situations. Everybody's in the same boat, so like I say, apologies, the lighting's not great at all at the moment, but I shall look to be getting some better lighting soon. Yeah, hope the music. I need to get some more music. Like I say, at the moment, it's pretty much the same song over and over again, unfortunately. But I'll find some more music and stuff and get a playlist put together for next time. But yeah, it should be cool to see if they release any new teams. I know that there's talks of that they're doing a Lizardman one. I've got the old dwarf team that I still need to do something with. But it'd be interesting to see what other races they do. I know there's quite a lot out there already. I know there's Nurgle and there's Undead and there's but I'd like to see like a cool Norse team. I think would be pretty cool. I don't know if they ever did one. Check out Stream Beats on Spotify. It's all free future streamers. Thank you for the tip, Mr. Pickle. I shall have a look at that at some point. I shall have a gander before the potential YouTube overlords decide to smite me down. But no, I've sourced this one. This one's a no copyright one, so this one should be all right. But yeah, it'd be cool to get like a Norse team, I think. Quite like all the Viking-y type stuff. So that'd be a cool team to get, I think. I've been tempted to do my my dwarfs as like almost like an undead-y kind of team. So have them like looking all like zombified and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I've got to get these guys out of the way first. So yeah, this is the first time that I've like, I mean, obviously I've watched all the Warhammer TV videos before and stuff, but this is the first time that I've actually decided, you know what, I'm gonna follow it as much as I can, just because I really liked the paint scheme, and I wanted to see how difficult it was to follow. And I did the first one, and there's not that many steps, not as many paints as I thought. It's actually quite well structured. Obviously they didn't go into the detail that I've put in on the other one with the like patterns on the armor plates and stuff. But for that, literally, if you have a look in the if you have a look in the back of the Blood Bowl book, it's all in there, so you can use that as a reference point to getting the markings all right and stuff. I just thought, right, I'm going to put them here and see how it goes, and I think it's turned out all right. So I'm looking forward to getting more of them on the battlefield. Not sure what I'm going to do with the goblin side yet. Mainly because I might do the skin a little bit differently, because with these you kind of go like quite dark at the start and quite vibrant, and then you build it back up. But for the goblins, I don't really want the same skin tone, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do the goblin side of it yet, but we shall see. But looking all right at the moment. I might just got to do the face again, and the green's coming up quite well. Like I say, the lighting's pretty dire, to be fair. But what I'll do is I'll post some pictures of where it's at and what it looks like on the socials. Yeah, I'm going to carry on getting this skin colour down, and then I can go back and tidy everything up as and when I've done it. So yeah, like I said, this is the War Boss green. So it's a layer paint, so obviously you're going to need more than one coat, but you shouldn't need more than a couple of coats. And it comes out really nice, really vibrant. So it looks quite vibrant at the start, but then obviously you tone it back. So you add in all your contrast paints and then your shades and all that kind of stuff, so it doesn't look so in your face. But yeah, I do like these models. They are very cool. But yeah, I was chatting to people about whether Blood Bowl would work in like a more futuristic, like 40k universe, and I'm not sure, to be honest. It's an interesting one. What do you guys think? And if so, what races do you think would be cool? I mean, there's the whole people that just wear Space Marine armor and smash things, but no, I think it could work. Like some weird planet where they've made it like their own custom, and there's like tournaments and things that happen and all that kind of stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. And whether they like change the rules a bit, like low grab balls and all that kind of stuff, I think that'd work quite well. But yeah, it's an interesting thoughts go through my head sometimes. It's going all right, I think. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Just do a bit more under the neck. Missed a bit there. Because they'll have to go back over things anyway, but it's always good to get like the fiddlier bits done, and then you can always go back over it if you've missed anything or whatnot. So what I'll probably do is probably go over it now with the contrast, and then I'll move on to something else, and I'll try and get it what's called battle ready. So I'll try and get it as close to it as I can, and then I'll go, if we've got time, I'll go back over and start adding in all the little details and stuff, and adding a bit more detail to it. I think if I can get him battle ready tonight, it'll be pretty good. But yeah, first screen layer down. Get me contrast paint. Got some orc flesh to go on over the top. The contrast paint, it's super nice. You don't need to thin it down or anything. Just slap it on. Well, they said not to. I do a little bit just so I can get a little bit more control. But it just pulls all the little details and stuff, all the shadows together. Just makes it pop a little bit more. So like here, obviously, it's gonna make those raised bits stand up a bit more and then pull into the other bits. Yeah, so once I've done this, I'll probably go back over the black armor bits and just tidy them up, and then all the skin will pretty much be done. Yes, if you are new here, it'd be awesome if you could give us a like and hit that subscribe button if you can. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, it's just adding that definition into the skin a little bit more. Makes it pop a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll go back over the raised bits with a bit more war boss. And then at the top bits, give it like a warpstone glow bit, just on the bits where the lights hit, just to give it that extra bit of pop. Yeah, the war boss is the orc flesh is a little bit dark, but it does add a lot of texture to it. It gets into all those little shadows and stuff, just makes them stand out a little bit more. Chest here. Yes, hope everybody's enjoying their evenings. Back to the grindstone tomorrow, unfortunately. But working from home, obviously. For all those still going into the office, I feel your pain. Sucks for people who still have to go in, but in some cases it can be helped, and in some cases it can't. You know, you've just got to get on with it, and enjoy your evenings when you can, kind of thing. You know, make the most of your evenings. So this is how I'm making the most of my evenings. Well, I say evenings, it's only, what, 2:30. Get back on the camera, Andy. Hey, dear. But yeah, in terms of other things, I've got got my Imperial Fists. So I got the Indomitus set, as I'm sure quite a few people have. And that's an awesome set. I can't believe how much stuff you actually get in it. It's pretty insane. So I decided, because I'm a bit mental, let's have a go at painting some yellow, because I've never done it before. So I've started painting my Imperial Fists army up, and I'm super happy with how they're turning out so far. Like I say, contrast paints are pretty much a godsend. But I've got quite a few plans for it. I've got, like I say, I've got the Indomitus set. I've got a tactical squad. Hopefully looking to get a couple more tactical squads. I've got a couple of tanks that need painting up. Got a fire servo turret. I've got various bits and bobs that I've got that need painting up. But yeah, the skin's looking all right at the moment. So I'll come back again and touch it up. Missed a bit of green there, I've just noticed. Mr. Gnomsky, what is this spicy little stream? Welcome, buddy. This is the first ever episode of Kwingo Talks, where we are painting up some Black Orcs for the ThunderValley Greenskins. They always know how to come up with some ridiculous names, don't they? But welcome, bud. It's nice to see you in here. Hope you're well. I just spotted that bit there, so I've tried to get that as best I can. So what I'll do now is I'll go back over the bits of green that I've missed, that I've hit on the armor and stuff. Just tidy that up a bit. Once that's dried up, and then we'll start working on his trousers, get the colours down on there, and then we'll start on the metallics. So like all the buckles and all the like front foot pads and all that kind of stuff. We'll start having a look at them. We'll just get all the base colours down, maybe a bit of shading. Just remembered I haven't done his hands. God. Dear me, amateur hour. Yeah, I forgot to do his fingers that are poking out here. But yeah, I'd be intrigued to see what colours people think would look good on these guys, on the Blood Bowl, on the orcs especially. I've seen quite a few. Our good friends the Pickle Jar, I know he's been painting some up. He's doing like an orange and black scheme, which looks super nice. But yeah, I'd be intrigued to see what people think. What people think colour-wise would look good on these guys. Like I say, I'm sticking to the ThunderValley scheme. I just like the look of them. They look quite menacing with their black armour. The white bits on them, they almost look like teeth. Very intimidating on the battlefield. I say battlefield. On the pitch. The cool thing about the Blood Bowl box is you get a couple of refs as well. So you don't only get the orc team and the human team, you get like a couple of referees as well. So it'd be cool to get them painted up as well. But yeah, just getting these fingers and the base colour on these fingers done. Always the fiddly bits that you forget in it. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Like I say, I'm not the best painter in the world, but I'm giving it a go. And that's the best thing you can do. Just have a go at it. Enjoy it. Nice and chill. Just do what you're comfortable with. If it's rubbish and you make mistakes, like I say, you can always go back over it, spray it again, try something new. But yeah, just have fun when it comes to painting, I think. It's some Kwingo advice right there. Got his claws skinned on now. Give them a quick wash, and then I'll carry on with tidying up the armor a little bit, and then I'll move on to his pants, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, not done too bad on that so far. Glue. Oop, that's the wrong paint. That would have been interesting. Yeah, I'm just getting some Abaddon black now, and then just going back over the bits that I've hit with the green, just to tidy it up a bit. It's better off to do it now than just leave it and forget about it. Spray it black and start again. Yeah, top tip. Yep, spray it black and start again. Mr. Richard Smith coming in with that comment there. Oh dear. Way to build up confidence in people, eh? But no, like I say, just be comfortable with it. Do what you think looks good. Don't be overly paranoid about it. Just take your time. You can only do what you're capable of doing. Just take your time with it. get some brown out for his trousers now. Where are we? Here we are. Bit more fangy here. Bit of Monfang brown. As this is a base coat, you shouldn't need to thin it down too much. And also you shouldn't need that many coats as much as the layers, because it should go on a bit better. A bit better than the base coats anyway. But yeah, like I say, this Monfang might look a bit bright, but we do tone it back a bit once it's dry and stuff. It does get toned back, so it's not completely in your face. I'm intrigued by the new FAQs. I've not had a look through it yet. If people are interested, they're on the. They did a Warhammer community post about them. So some updated points and power values and stuff. I think the Outriders for the Space Marines got a bit of a power increase, and some other Necron bits and bobs. So I'll be having a look at that later, just to see where things are at and whether that scuppers all my army list plans, because they've gone up a ridiculous amount. I don't think they'll have gone up too much, but it'll be interesting to see where things are all at, because I've got Outriders in my army, just because they're ridiculous. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting these guys out and on the pitch. Me and my good friend Mr. Captain Pickle of the Pickle Jar, we did a Stunty Cup a while back now, too long, but that was so much fun. So we just used like the stunty teams, so we had halflings and and grots. Snotling, like what are they called? Like Gretchen teams and stuff. Just like all the smaller side, and it was hilarious. It was a very good goblins. There we go. It was such a good day out. Really enjoyed it. So hopefully. Richard Smith says, Play Marine's gone up 3 points for an extra wound. Oof. Oof. That's not as much as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking they'd have gone up a lot more than that. Yeah, extra wound on, making him even more tough to kill now. But yes, I do like the fact that Plague Marines are just nails sometimes. I think they changed the resilient rule. I might be wrong. I'm sure Mr. Richard Smith will tell me whether it's changed or not. But I remember it being that they got a, I think they got a 5 up or something, and if they did, then they could stop a save or something. I don't know. I am 40k god. I know everything. No, I don't. Not at all. But they'd got like an invuln save or something. But I don't know if that's been tweaked now. But yeah, getting the brown down on these trousers. Just getting a base coat down, and then I'll go over it again, just to make sure it's as smooth as I can get it. That's gone on quite well, so I'll leave that a little bit, and that a little bit to dry, and do his gloves, get them painted up. Ah, -1 damage. Okay, interesting. Richard Smith says it's not feel no pain anymore. It's just -1 damage. Interesting. That's pretty cool. So I was going to say if it was feel no pain and still an extra wound, that'd be slightly terrifying, I think. Not that they're terrifying already. I've done like a custom chapter for mine called Kraken's Ruin. Tend to live in like swamplands and arid wastes and stuff. I've done like quite an interesting paint job on them. So I sprayed them like a Mechanica standard grey spray, and then I did like a creamy white dry brush over like the whole of the armor, and then I did a shade with Beal Tan to get the green, and it really worked. It's worked quite well. I don't get me wrong, I love like the normal, like the main like mucky green colour of them, but I just fancied doing something a little bit different, and it's worked out really well. Like I say, I definitely need to get them out on the table and just see if they need any amending, or because they've been sat in my box for quite a while, so it'll be good to just get them out and have a look at them, see if they need anything doing to them, any tweaks or anything. So yeah, that's basically, I've got my Death Guard and my Imperial Fists are my main Warhammer 40k armies. And then I've got some dwarves. I got the Grey Water Fastness box for AOS that I've pretty much not done anything with. When they did the Cities of Sigmar stuff, I was like, this is pretty cool. It looked like it kind of hunkered back to like old school Warhammer way of playing things, and I was really intrigued as to what had changed, and you could like mix and match. You could get like you could get dwarves with humans and make your own like almost like custom armies. But like I say, I've not followed it up, and I've not looked at it in as much detail as I should have. I've got the Cities of Sigmar book somewhere that I need to have a read through. Because it did look a lot of fun, and it'd be good to just get back into it. As another one of the things that I'll probably say I'm going to do it now, and then it'll just sit as per. But no, these are my main focus at the moment, getting these up and built and painted and everything. That's my plan anyways, because the missus was intrigued to have a couple of games, so it'd be good to get them. I mean, we could probably still have games anyway regardless, but it'd be good to just have them like all painted and built and on the battlefield as I'd like them, because it just helps, helps visualize it a little bit more and gets you a bit more excited when you can see them all painted up and stuff. It definitely helps. So that's my plan. So it's probably going to be another 50,000 years before we actually get a game the pace that I go with painting, but hey-oh. This other glove. But I've also been thinking of building my own stadium. I think got quite a lot of cardboard because we've recently moved to our new house. We did that just before Christmas. Wouldn't recommend it. But no, we're in now. We're settled, and I've got my own little hobby space, which is where I am now. We've made it look as presentable as we can. There's still a few bits that we need to do, but yeah, we've got lots of boxes, so I'm thinking I might try and make some fold away type stadium-y type thing for when we do actually eventually get some games with people. I'll have like a full-blown stadium that I can just get out and can play some games on that. I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just getting his gloves done, getting them all painted up, and then I'll move on to like the metallic-y bits, and then I'll do like all the belts and the buckles and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's coming along. Have anybody got any like local games lined up? You know, if you're in a household with other people that play, have you been playing anything recently? Have you played any 9th edition games? And if so, what do you think of it? Be intrigued to know like what people's thoughts are. I've had a couple of games of 9th Ed, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's a lot more like tactical. It's not just all out. I mean, yes, you can still play. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna try and like beat all your people up. I'm gonna try and annihilate you, kind of thing. But I like the fact that there's more like objective-based missions, and the victory points thing's a lot better than it was. You've got to really like strategize and play to your strengths and all that kind of stuff, which I really prefer. I mean, it is always fun to just go out and smash people, but it's also quite cool to do like the more technical side of things. But yeah, I really enjoy that. Some of these straps, I think. Look at this. We've been streaming an hour already. How mental's that? How mental is that? It's just insane. I can't get over how quick it's gone. Mental. But yes, we're plodding on with this guy. He's coming along nicely. Getting all the straps done. Yeah, I do like this Mornfang Brown. It's a very nice colour for generic leather slash brown trousers kind of thing. I mean, the clue's in the name, really, Andy. But no, it's a nice colour. Nice colour to get on with. Goes on nice and smooth. And speaking of smooth, these brushes are rather nice. So I'm using the Broken Toad. You can't see at all. These are the Broken Toad miniature series Mark IIIs, and they are super nice. Probably, if not, they are the nicest brushes that I've used so far. But yeah, I'm really enjoying them. Get a lot of control. Get into all the fiddly bits. It's an all-round, very, very nice paintbrush. I need to do that buckle on his back. So I shall get that done. Then we can move on to some of the metallic bits, I think. I'll let that dry, and then I'll add another coat to it. But yeah, we moved house. It's a lovely area. A lot nicer than where we were. Bit noisier neighbours, but can't be helped really. The areas, like I say, the area's a hell of a lot nicer than where we were. I say, try and get this guy battle ready. Do all the pads and the bone bits and the face guard and stuff. We'll see where we're at. Right. Cool. Pretty happy with how that leather's looking at the moment. I'll move on to the metallic bits and then I'll come back and give that another coat and stuff. How is everyone doing? Hope everybody's alright. Thank you for sticking with me for an hour at least. Right, where are we? There we are. Some real brass. Bits up and running. So we're using the Rune Lord brass. I've never really used it before, to be honest. But it does make like a really nice, like a dishevelled metal looking colour. So we'll go in and we'll get all these buckles and stuff painted up. Also do the foot guards and stuff. This is what I like doing. Starting to do all the like little details and bits, because it starts to make the whole miniature come alive a little bit more. Yeah, it definitely makes it pop a little bit more than it did before. And then what we'll do is we'll do the metal-y bits, and then we'll probably get like we'll do all the like little straps and stuff, and then we'll just give it a wash over just to see how it looks, and then we'll take it from there. I'm just gonna get these metal-y bits done. But yeah, I really like this colour. Like I say, I've not really used it before. I know it's obviously big in the Necrony world, for painting up all the like brassy bits on the Necrons and stuff. But it does work really well on like picking out all the details and stuff on these guys. Getting all the buckles and stuff done. It definitely makes things pop. Just done the buckle and stuff. You can already see it's just adding those little details in that make it look a lot better. Go this one. This guy painted up. Yeah, I've got, I think there's either 2 more or 3 more of these. And then there's the troll, which I'm slightly terrified of starting to paint, but be interesting to see how I get on with that. Like I say, all the techniques that I'm using here will definitely transfer over. And then there's obviously all the goblins go along with them. Cannon fodder basically for the troll. But yeah, I'm super excited to get games in with them because of all the crazy rules, like just throwing goblins everywhere, and hoping that they do something decent. Which probably 8 to 9 times out of 10 it won't work, and I'll end up causing a million casualties on my goblins. But there we are. Get in there with this guy, do his face, and then do all these bits on the top. But yeah, I'm thinking either probably going to do it every couple of weeks to start off with, just so that I can plan it a little bit more. Check over this obviously this stream today, see how it is, how all the sounds are, get some feedback when I can, all that kind of stuff, and then plan what I'm going to do in my next one. It's probably going to be more of these, to be honest. I'm going to try and get some done throughout the week. But I think I'm going to try and get as much done as I can on this guy today. I'm probably only going to stream for another, don't know, maybe another hour or so, and then we'll call it. But as of now, I am enjoying myself, which is the main thing. I'm very much enjoying getting these guys painted up, chatting to all you lovely lot on there, and massive appreciation for all you sticking with me through it. Like I say, it is my first one, but I am very much enjoying it. Very much enjoying it. So while ever I'm enjoying it, I'm going to carry on doing it, because when the fun stops, stop. But as of right now, there's way too much fun going off in here. So I've just done his front guard bit. I'm just going to do, probably going to paint this top bit as well, and then I'll do the spike on top. This one reminds me of Bane from Batman. Got a crazy mask on. Was born in the darkness. Oh dear. Yes, that was my truly awful Bane impression there. That looks pretty good. Quite good. Quite pleased with how this guy's turning out so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a the base colour for this bit around here is bit around the bottom of his trousers, and then I'll get some lead belcher and just do his spike on the top, and then I'll get some like bony colour to do his tusks and stuff. But yeah, very much enjoying painting these guys up. A lot more than I thought, because I was very like, I've got them, slightly terrified of painting them. But with a little patience and stuff, I think I'm doing a not too bad job. Sorry dude, I had to pause you while the missus came in. Dogs are mental, aren't we? No problem. Haha, I love the look of my death card. Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. That is a massive comment from you there. I'm glad that you like him. I'm really pleased with him. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to do these little strap bits and this belt. If you look at the other one, they're looking pretty similar, which is good. That's the main thing that you've got to check, consistency and stuff. I'm going to do his belt the same, and then I'll get some lead belcher on his spike and stuff, and then we'll give it a wash and we'll see where we're at. Had an escalation league going at the local shop while we're in tier 2. Played 2 500-point games for a lockdown hit. Really enjoying it. Never played before 9th. Oh wow. So a good addition to get started then, Mr. Smith. Yeah, I played. Oof, now you're testing me. I played quite a lot of 8th in the local Nottingham store, and I think it was either, I want to say the 6th or 5th edition that I used to play with Mr. Pickle. We used to go to our local hobby club, which was a lot of fun back in the day. Trying to destroy his old Necron army. I had orcs at the time. And then he got his Dark Eldar, and I was like, I'm not playing you anymore because they're horrible. But no, we had some laughs. So yeah, I'm just getting some Rakar flesh as a base colour, and I'm going to do like the straps and stuff. Let's get these straps with a little bit of colour on them, and then I'll go over it with a lighter white colour. Aye, back in the day, yeah, definitely Mr. Pickle back in the day. Fun times indeed. Oh dear, I don't even know if the building's still there or not. The Aston Hall where we used to go. Good times indeed. So I'm just getting this colour down, and then I need to decide what I'm going to have for dinner. Could be a Sunday roast or the equivalent of what are people having for dinner? Or are you just going to make me hungry with what you're going to have? Can't beat a Sunday roast though every now and again, can you? Very tasty. Lighting needs tweak. Yeah, I know the lighting needs a bit of an adjustment, Mr. Nomsky. As I say, it's not the best of setups that I've got right now. I need to get some better lighting in. It's on my to-do list. So I've got a bit more pennies because, as people will probably know, you've got the dreaded 5 week after Christmas, or however many weeks it is. Yeah, I will have a look at those, Mr. Pickle. Send me some lighting over, so I will have a look at those, definitely. So I'll definitely have a look. Yeah, I'm just getting the belt done as much as I can on this guy. Look as close to the other one as I can. And like I say, for the human team, I have got a plan. I just need to talk it over with just to get some advice from a couple of people as to what their suggestions might be. But I have got an idea in mind as to what I want to do with them. But yeah, he's looking okay. Gonna do the I need to do the bits on his buckle, this one here, and then I need to do his spike at the top, and do his fangs, and then I'll give it a wash. But yeah, it's going all right. It's going all right. Hope everybody's still with me. Oh, dear me. Right, get some lead belcher out, I think. Get his spike done. Painting up his spike now. But yeah, it's been interesting because with my Imperial Fist that I've been painting up, I've mostly been doing contrast paints. I obviously spray them, and then pretty much 90, if not 100% of the painting that I've done on them is all contrast. So it's been interesting to just get back into, you know, using the base paints and the layers a little bit more. Finding it interesting, the differences between them, and obviously the having to thin down paints again and all that kind of stuff. It's been interesting to get back into it, and into that side of things. Because I thought I probably am, to be honest, but just out of touch a little bit because I've not done it in a while. I'd been solely focused on contrast, and don't get me wrong, contrasts are amazing. Half of the stuff, if not all of the stuff that I've been doing so far, Imperial Fist wise, I could not have got done without contrast paints. Doing up to a radiant silencer a bit. No worries, Richard. No worries, Rich. Mr. Smith, I appreciate you tuning in, buddy. It's been amazing having you here, and everybody else, of course. Just getting one of these buckles, adding a bit of variety, mainly because I'd forgot that this buckle was here. So I decided to do it in lead belcher rather than the brass colour. And then I've got to do the spikes on this glove. Go on, look, glove. I'm going to say glove. Then I'm going to do his claws. Put like a bit of red in his eyes, and then I'll finish them off at a later date. But like I say, I wanted to get all the base colours that I could down, and then I can tidy him up at a later date or on a later stream kind of thing. But he's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, start working on his claws and stuff now. And then I'll move on to starting a bit of shading, and then we'll take it from there. Is use some Morghast bone for all his claws and his tusks on his front, on his helmet. But yeah, it's been good to like get back into using some of the other colours and stuff, painting something a little bit different, because I've been solely focused on my Imperial Fist for quite a while now, and it's been good to like try something a little bit different. Yeah, these guys I am really enjoying. Like I say, they're not going to be, you know, tip top quality, but good enough for me, which is the main thing. Just painting his tusks up now. Again, is one of those little details that just makes the model pop a little bit more. These little like spot brighter colours from the armour just make it look a lot better. And then this one, I think I accidentally broke it. I accidentally snapped the end off the tusk. But I think it works. Just a little bit of battle damage, I'm going to call it. Yeah, because they're meant to be two like full spikes, but I think I either dropped it or something happened anyway. He's lost a bit of his other tusk. So. But it's cool, like, I weirdly find things like that help randomly if you were going down that route, like develop the character a bit. I can say that he smashed into a death roller and lost the top of his... Although I think if he smashed into a death roller, he'd probably be dead. But, no, it's just cool, like all the little details and stuff. And coming up with your own like backstory for things, and I'm quite a big D&D player, so I find like narrative play things really good as well. Which is why I want to try the combat patrol side of the new edition, like starting off with a small army and then building it up. I think that'd be really cool, something to do. Yeah, I've definitely wanted to do some combat patrol stuff when we get the chance, obviously. Where do you stand on the pronunciation of badgers and badgers? I mean, That's a very random question, Mr. Normsky. I'd probably pronounce them the same, to be honest, but that's probably just my accent. Badgers and badgers. There you go. What more can you say? Another game that's similar though, Burrows and Badgers, which is another skirmish type game that I'm looking to get more into. In fact, I'll show you really quickly. No, I'm scared, dearie me. But yeah, I'll have a little quick break. But yeah, this is one of the Burrows and Badgers models. It's a tiny little hedgehog that I painted up, and I've got a full warband. But yeah, this is my Scottish hedgehog, one-eyed Muldoon. So yeah, and then I've got a few others. Like I've got the hare as well, Black Knight hare. I've painted up. Like I say, apologies for the lighting because it is dire in here. I need to sort it out. But we'll carry on with this. Black Orc and get his get all his nails done. Not painted any yet, but we'll do this year. Yeah, I'm definitely. To be honest, I've not played a game. I just bought a lot of things off a recommendation from a friend. Said these are cool. I played Frostgrave, as you know. Well, as Mr. Pickle knows. And it's a very similar style of play to that. So you have like a warband, and they're all like animals. And then you've got like magic and do fighting, and then you can level up your warband, get more recruits, etc. And it's like a little skirmish game. Do it while he's here as well. Yeah, he's looking alright. A tiny dot in his eyes, and then we'll do a little bit of a shade on him. In fact, no, I'll leave his eyes for now. We'll do a little bit of a shade on him, and then we'll see where we're at. Friend, Mr. Earthshade. But yeah, there's so many different games out there at the moment. It's sometimes quite hard to keep up. But definitely want to try Burrows and Badgers. And some more Frostgrave. I did a dwarf warband for that many moons ago, and I'd definitely like to get back into that. So we'll give these a quick shade, and then see where things are at. side of things. But it's been fun doing this. It's I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have so far. I am proper enjoying it. Here a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going over something that I've painted with some agrax, of course. Didn't see you there without your spanner on. Hey, dear me. Yes, for those interested, I'm part of the CWG Discord group. They are a great bunch of guys and gals. This is the Chilling Wargamers Discord group. Highly recommend checking them out. They're a lovely bunch. But yeah, that shades first layer of agrax definitely helped tidy things up a bit. Might add a little bit more around the base of these. Just to define them a little bit more. Yeah, it's looking all right. If I just do a quick comparison, looking pretty similar to the other one, which is the main thing. And what I'm going to do is I'll probably leave that a little bit, just let that shading go in a little bit more, and then what I'll do is I'll come back. In fact, I've got a bit of time. I'm probably going to finish at 4. I think a couple of hours is pretty good for a first stream. So I'll make a start on brightening up the skin, and then we'll take it from there. But I think if I can get the skin done and the eyes done, he'll look pretty good. And then I'll work on the rest, probably either later today or it's probably going to be tomorrow. But yeah, he's looking all right. What do people think? I think he's not looking too bad. Make a start on brightening up the skin. I think that's my next thing to do. Like I say, apologies for the lighting once again. It's pretty horrible. But we'll get something new eventually. But yeah, like I say, we're just adding some warboss in here now, just to brighten up the skin a little bit more, and then we'll add a final little bit of warpstone. It's a teeny tiny bit, and that'll just add right in the like top bits, so like where the light's catching it. I don't want it too bright. But just picking out like the sharper bits, just gives the skin a little bit more depth. Makes it pop a little bit more. Just doing this on the more raised bits, keeping the shade and stuff in the shadows, because in the like groovy bits, because it just makes it pop out a little bit more. So I'm not going all the way down to the bottom. And I'm not putting a lot on, because obviously I don't want it to like look too cartoonish and stuff and a bit over the top. Just being quite subtle with it. Make it look a bit more natural orky skin kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's coming on all right. I'm gonna hopefully get this skin done today, and then I will think we'll call it there. Got about 10 minutes left, so I'll try and get as much as I can done. The skin parts. It's a bit too much there. Adding a little bit more on his eyebrows, just to give it a bit more definition. His cheeks and stuff. Skin's getting there. Just add a bit more on the top. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how his skin is doing so far. And what I'll do is like I say, I'll go back in with the warp stone and just add it on like these raised bits here on the elbow, on his ears, and just make them stand out a little bit more. As you can see, it's a little bit darker on this one than it is on this one here. It's a bit darker on this one. So I'll just add a little subtle bit of warp stone. And then we've got, that should hopefully finish us off for today. And then what I'll do is I'll post some pictures up of the progress that we've got today. And then we'll carry on with it another day. But it's been a wonderful experience having all you guys here to cheer me on. or to ridicule me. But there's definitely some bits I need to work on. Definitely. I've already made a couple of notes and stuff, so it's always good to get some feedback. I'm just going to go over some of the bits with this Warboss Green now. Not Warboss Green, Warpstone. Just on a few bits, just to like brighten it up a teeny bit. Don't need a lot. I'm only really doing it on the bits where like the light touches it. Just to give it a little bit more of a little bit more definition. And then we'll see where we're at. Ah, Mr. Richard Smith, thank you very much. Saying cracking first stream, buddy, you're a natural. Well, I was very, very terrified, to be honest. Didn't really know how this was going to go. But I had loads of people who said, you know, best thing to do is to just have a go, see where you get at. Don't be too afraid of it. Enjoy yourself. Which is what I've done. You know, there's no half attempts here. You know, for anyone out there who's, you know, umming and ahhing about doing it. I mean, I've not got the best of equipment here at all, to be fair. I've just got a webcam mounted onto a light, and that's about it at the moment. And then a very, very cheap headset. But I thought, you know, I'm going to have a go, and I'm going to see where I get on with it, and if I enjoy it, then I'll keep doing it. If not, then, you know, it's an experience, and I've learnt a lot already. So that's pretty much all I can say on the matter, to be honest. Yeah, his skin's looking a lot better now. Just added that little bit more of a lighter green to it, and it's come up a lot better. So I don't know if you can see now. Put it next to the other one. Like I say, the lighting's pretty rubbish, but it's a little bit darker still, but it's getting there. You can see that they're pretty similar, which is what I wanted. So I think with that done, I think we're going to call it about there. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's been, like I say, it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to carry on working on that guy. I'll probably get the base done, and I'll get tidy up some other bits and bobs, and he'll probably be finished Probably tomorrow I'll get him finished, and then I'll put a picture of him side by side so you can see. Yeah, it's been good. I want to thank everybody who's been watching. Mr. Richard Smith, Pickle Jar, Mr. Bazooka, Normski, Pirate Queen Pickle. There's a lot of names, but yeah, it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up. So, with that being said,